They're going to tell a little bit more of their story and what God's doing, because He is relocating them. So y'all come on up here and tell us what God is doing in your life.
Okay. So this is actually our last Sunday at Grace Christian Fellowship. And that wasn't by design. When we came here and started worshiping here, we felt like this was a new family for us, and it was great, and we loved being here. I'm going to go back 9 years ago. God gave us a vision, showed it to my wife in a dream, that our family was going to be serving children as a family, working side by side. My kids, my wife, myself, and serving kids that needed something, needed to know who God was. And so we were excited about it. We were like, oh my God, we told everybody we knew. And we're like, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is great. That was 9 years ago. Now, along the way, those 9 years, there were several opportunities that came up that we were like, oh my gosh, this is it, right? This is it. This is the one. We know it. This is what God was calling us to. And it didn't happen. And so we have gone through this series of maybe this is it this time. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But along the way, we were ecstatic to know that God had a plan for our family. And then sometimes we were angry and yelling at God. Why? Why isn't this happening? This is what we want to do. God, you're the one that told us. A few weeks ago, we were introduced to an opportunity that has been waiting for 9 years. This is the fulfillment of God's promise. We are going to be moving in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. We are moving to Atlanta, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta, in a little place called Union City. It's an organization called Christian City Children's Village. And our mission that we are heading into is to become house parents for kids in foster care. We are going to be living here at the Children's Village there in Union City. And our job is to, they will be placing kids in our home, the home that they have set up for us. And we will be on mission to teach these children what a family looks like. All of us. My girls are, when they asked us to come visit 2 weeks ago, they actually said, you need to invite Delaney and Madison and Victoria, because they're part of this vision as well. They're going to be there with us in the trenches on the days that it's hard, when kids are hurting and they're confused and they just need somebody to comfort them. My girls are going to be there. And they're going to learn from this. And we're going to learn from this. The main reason I wanted to tell you about this is because for 9 years, we waited for something to happen. But we were waiting in our timing, not God's timing. And so maybe you're waiting for something. Maybe you're waiting on something for God to do in your life. I want you to remember every time that you get angry or upset that God hasn't made that happen yet. I want you to remember what we went through and know that God is still there and he will make it happen. Thanks.